seconds. Here we go. Drop a like, and subscribe. We're gonna show it right now, guys. Oh my god, I'm literally shaky. Dude, don't leave. Dude, I'm so shaky, dude. I just don't want to get taken down. Alright, chat. I'm gonna show it right now, dude. Yeah, because there's so many. Yes. I should start it? Now. Yes or no? Should I start it? Yes or no, chat? I'm gonna start it right now. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Drop a like and subscribe. Are you guys ready for me to click join live in progress? Yes or no? Are you guys ready, dude? I'm so excited, dude. No one go anywhere, chat. I'm gonna show it right now.
Come on. Hurry up.
Oh my god, we're about to show the fight. Oh my god, dude, I just don't want to get If you guys want to donate, use a $ or the cash symbol in the chat. Alright. Who do you guys think is gonna win, Logan or Floyd? Type L in the chat for Logan, M for Floyd, PV. But I'm gonna stream it to you guys.
Come on.
As you guys can see, we are literally one. You're guys ready, Chewed? Are you guys ready? And also, Alright guys, I'm gonna give you guys 1 minute. I'm gonna mode in 30 seconds, chat. So if you guys haven't already, drop a like and subscribe. Here we go. We're gonna go on subscriber mode in 20 seconds. Subscriptions for access to the fight. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna show it right now. Alright, join live in progress. Are you guys ready? Yes or no? Here we go. Shaky, dude. I just don't want to get taken down. Alright. You can see everyone in the chat. Drop a like, subscribe, and spam yes. I should start it. Then I'm gonna start it, dude. If I could see everyone right now spamming yes, I'm gonna start it. Yes or no?
Fuck up.
Should I start it? Yes or no, chat? I'm gonna start it right now. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Drop a like and subscribe. Are you guys ready, dude? I'm so excited, dude. No one go anywhere, chat. I'm gonna show it right now. Oh my god, we're about to show the fight. Oh my, the fight in 30 seconds. And by the way, if you guys want to, don't gonna win anyway. Mayweather faces off Logan Paul on PPV, but I'm gonna stream it to you guys for absolutely free. So if you guys would like me to show it,
you said 30 seconds, bro. Hurry the fuck up.
Drop a like and subscribe, guys. As you guys can see, we are literally 1 subscriber away from 500,000 subscribers. That's why I'm getting super hyped right now and shaky, because I'm super excited. You're leaving? Dude! No. I'm gonna show the fight, dude. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Should I change the title? Yes or no? Mode. Here we go. I'm going on subscriber only mode in 30 seconds, chat. So if you guys haven't already, drop a like and subscribe. Here we go. We're gonna go on. Drop a like, subscribe. Make sure you turn on all notifications for access to the fight. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna show it right now. Alright, join live in progress. Are you guys ready? Oh my god,
this is fake.
Dude, don't leave. Dude, I'm so shaky, dude. I just don't want to get taken down. Alright, chat. I'm gonna show it right now, dude. Yeah, because there's so many fake fight streams on YouTube. Alright, you know what? If I could see everyone in the chat, drop a like, subscribe, and spam yes, I should start it. Then I'm gonna start it, dude. If I could see should I start it right now?
This guy's just doing this all for followers. Got a lot of fucking dude. Okay.
He's so mad.
What's up? My fucking dick. You're not funny for that. You know how pissed I get, man? Oh my fucking dick. Nah, you got it, man.
Nah, bro. I'm just fucking. Nah, he's actually mad. I ain't gonna lie.
He real pissed off.
Oh, fuck, bro. Should we go raid Lil Thump?
Little out of character to say this right now, but you guys look really cool.
New Rick and Morty starting Sunday, June 20th.
The free.
I check out this card. I don't think the fight started yet.
There we go. I think we're looking good.
Fight with me. If you are ready, type ready in the chat. And there's so many people in here. If you want to donate, I'll make sure to shout you out.
Oh my god, shut up.
That's awesome. Thank you. I didn't say thank you to YouTube. Sam God, you're gonna stream the fight. Hey, undercard. Let me get my phone. I'm gonna show y'all. It's a random undercard. It's it's probably these people that are hold on, let me see. Make sure to follow my Instagram though right now, and y'all can leave a like on my most recent Instagram photo and comment like really sus things, because I honestly might follow y'all back and y'all can become my boyfriends. Wait, what? Bait YouTuber, like really clickbait type stuff. But yeah, make sure to go follow my Instagram live because that's probably where it's gonna be. So yeah, let me pull it up on where I have it. I spent $50 on this, and also thank you. Can we get another dubs in the chat for Hayden, bro? Hayden, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe if y'all haven't already. But yeah, hold on. If I enter the event right now, let me flip my phone so I can show y'all. It's a random. It's actually like professional boxers boxing right now, because look. I'm literally risking, okay, that's all I can show because I'm literally risking getting my channel terminated for y'all. So yeah, hopefully that won't happen. You are a legend, yo. Thank you, bro. Thank you. But yeah, I swear, guys, I'm not scamming y'all. I wish I was a scammer. No, I don't wish I was a scammer. But I would, if y'all, literally, listen. Follow me on Instagram. It's something nice for the community, because spend $50 on this. I don't want to, I don't know, bro. I wish it was fake. I wish it was fake. I don't.
Oh, kind of annoying.
A video ever again. Y'all can leave a hate on if I don't. Dude, I'm not changing the title. I don't know how many. Dude, I love putting me in my mouth. Oh my gosh. It literally can't pop up. Thank you so much, bro. If y'all don't know, these donations help a lot. I don't make any money off of YouTube. The fight's in 25 minutes. The fight is not looking. Let me tell you. Boxing is the most, like, the pay-per-view. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. Did I say something? No, I didn't. It's still an undercard, though. Undercards, like, happen to get, like, these irrelevant, not relevant, but, like under 2 hours type stuff.
Freedom. It's like slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy, or you can be on the edge of your seat, shaking, making split-second
This is someone else's stream. Yeah, maybe
decisions.
it is someone else's stream, but at the same time, they're not supposed to be streaming it, so they can't do anything about it, right? And yeah, you guys are saying, you know, it's someone else's stream, but guys, I want to stream the fight for you, so either way, man, you guys getting to watch the stream, you know? You guys are getting to watch the fight for absolutely free. Yo, if you guys haven't already, man, we are super close to 20.
Hey, if you guys are or Facebook gaming, this is my YouTube. Come check me out on YouTube. Fuck, I'm gonna customize some shit. Try and make it look better.
It's a very satisfying feeling, you know, starting out at the bottom and working my way up, getting to more advanced, you know, situations, bigger ships, bigger enemies, and all that kind of cool stuff.
On this episode of the Fifth Estate.
The scariest thing about Della Millard, I think, is
all of us, in a way.
Alright, hold on. We'll be back in 1 second.
Down my driveway, and it smiled at me.
I do think that it was his body was burned beyond recognition.
She was murdered by these guys, and they kept her.
Has now been formally charged with first-degree murder.
At the end of the day, this is so ugly. The police actually had the name of
Della Millard.
Abka. Here at 23, she seems even more youthful than that, and she will forever, because this is the last picture ever taken of her. Antithesis of such a lovely young woman.
Her just talks about what a ball of energy she was. She is the type of friend that would call you 20 times a day, just because she wanted to be in touch. She was glued to her phone. But she had so many friends. She was full of life. She was the life of the party.
She grew up in a middle-class family university. By the time she graduated, she was a vivacious personality who seemed easy to like, according to Shannon Martin of CBC News.
She sang deeply about. She was going to university. She was a young woman. She dreamed of becoming an actress. And she meets a guy at a bar in downtown Toronto.
A familiar story, perhaps, except the guy in the Toronto bar was Dylan Millard, his name now infamous in Canada. Though when he and Laura first met, it seemed like another casual relationship between 20-somethings.
And they sort of have, I guess what you would call a fling. They friends.
Shannon Martin believes Laura Babcock became infatuated by Dellen Millard's affluent lifestyle.
But she sort of, in the parties at the house, there's a pool there, there's Barb, just sort of became a bit enamored with that.
Mark Smith, who had a taste for making gory videos.
I couldn't get a shot. The scene was too messy. It ran up in the spot. Threw it back on the cabbie, and now I did the cat. And now I'm dead and in that.
Blues Clues. Tell the cops anything.
At the Waterloo, Ontario hangar owned by his family's company, Millard Air, Dellen was all about self-indulgence, accumulating an array of vehicles and heavy equipment, some just to destroy them.
I do think that...
And the need for, desire for money.
Absolutely. And I think that's why it's most disturbing.
Eventually, when Dellen Millard's relationship with Laura Babcock cooled, there would be other men in her life. One of them was Sean Lerner. Journalist and author Anne Brocklehurst.
Parents want you to marry the prototypical.
This is a guy who clearly loved, and they remained close friends.
Dellen Millard and his soon-to-be girlfriend. About Millard. I slept with him a few weeks ago. As the unpleasantness between them grew, Laura Babcock's life went from bad to worse in.
And there was about a dozen documents. Somebody said, hey, you could get an envelope of cash. Not sure if that was mental health necessarily. It was very new.
Final months of Laura Babcock's life. In mid-April 2012, this text from Millard to Babcock reads, "You are harmful to me. Please don't try to. First, I'm going to hurt her. Then I'll make her leave. I will remove her from our lives." CBC reporter Trevor Dunn says, knowing what we know now, it's hard not to read back. That's for strangers, for a place to sleep. Often, the Good Samaritan was Sean Lerner, who reached out.
Right at the end of June, he found a pet-friendly hotel so she could have her dog with her. He gives her this iPad as a gift for her.
But despite Dellen Millard's warnings and threats, incredibly, Laura had got back in touch with him.
They exchange other.
It was July 3rd, 2012, a Tuesday afternoon, when Babcock and Millard met at Toronto's Kipling subway station. Then, according to cell phone data, they proceeded to Millard's house.
And then that's the last time her phone is ever used. Her final outgoing call is made to check voicemail, 7 o'clock, July 3rd, and then overwhelmingly.
After July 3rd, 2012, Laura Babcock has never been seen again. When we come back, the clues about what happened to Laura and why it took.
The last people to be with Babcock, her last 8 phone calls were to Dellen Millard. The police never come to question him. He must have thought he was invincible. I mean, it's unbelievable when you think about what happened that he got away with it.
The Fifth Estate team often counts on you, the viewers, for tips that lead to some of the best investigations.
I had a story. You felt uncomfortable.
To send your tips, email fifthtips@cbc.ca or go to the show website to find out other ways to get in touch.
Year-old Laura Babcock simply vanished. On July 3rd, she was in Toronto, calling and texting Dellen Millard, meeting him at a subway station, then going to his house. But at 7:03 that evening, the final call ever was made from Babcock's cell phone. Shortly afterwards, Millard sends this text to his pal Mark Smith. "I'm on a mission, back in 1 hour." And after that, nothing. Laura's Shannon Martin.
He goes to the police, and the response is pretty much, she'll turn up. She's high risk. She's working as an escort. Oh, she has mental health problems. She'll turn up. And she doesn't. And so he literally became, and trying to say, who are you? When did you talk to her? What did she say? And there's her final 8 calls to Dellen Millard.
So Sean
Damn,
Lerner
bro.
and Laura Babcock was
Laura Babcock is missing. The police are looking into it. And Sean Lerner comes to them and says, I think you should look into this guy. His name's Dellen Millard. And they say, maybe later. That name now, Dellen Millard, is
with that. But we would later learn that for Millard and his right-hand man, Mark Smith, in the weeks before and after Babcock's disappearance, there was an ambitious, not to say menacing, to-do list. For example, in May, Dellen Millard instructs his Millard Air mechanic to build a homemade incinerator with oil drums. When that doesn't work, Millard orders an industrial. Is still alive. Millard purchases a .32 caliber handgun from this notorious Toronto arms dealer. On July 4th, the day after she disappeared, the iPad Sean Lerner gave Babcock is connected to Dellen Millard's computer, renamed Mark.
After the night, Laura, and it's this bright blue tarp with his dog sitting next to it. And that's Laura's body in there.
And we know it, called The Eliminator. Finally, after much testing, on July 23rd, it's ready to go. Millard sends Smitch this text. Barbecue has run its warm-up. It's ready for meat. At asking, what temperature incinerator rate? And this video of sparks emanating from the incinerator, burning what forensic investigators would later say are human remains.
That's fucked up.
Body and throwing a.
You go swimming, you can find a phone.
You've got Millard taking a souvenir picture. You've got Mark Smith writing a song about it.
That's so
playing
fun.
it for people and discussing these events. What? Can you rationalize any of that?
He had killed a girl. As people all so many had everything going for him in his life, and somehow he.
Eventually, Sean Lerner would launch a formal complaint claiming the Toronto Police Service failed to file a missing person report, didn't collect statements from friends, and effectively leaked some of the words from his complaint.
The missing investigation was just abandoned and left open in bureaucratic limbo. The police just gave up looking for her. It took almost 2 whole years to find and charge her alleged murderers. Had the police done their job, I have no doubt that Dellen Millard and Mark Smith would have been arrested sooner.
Apparently not even a blip on police radar. Increasingly for Dellen Millard, the hangar, not a single plane ever got here for that purpose. Instead, it mostly housed Dellen Millard's toys, cars, jet skis, motorcycles, many of them, and disreputable friends. Millard Air CEO.
All I know is what I was told is that Dell's father.
I'm just waiting for the fight.
They're not going to let him ruin the business of his and his father, Dell's grandfather, had started.
On November 29th, 2012, Dellen's father, Wayne Millard, was killed by a gunshot to the head, which Toronto police quickly called suicide. His body was cremated, with no further investigation, until the events that took place in the spring of 2013 took care of that. And in the spring of 2013, as always, with chrome running boards. But for all its fond memories, the truck had become a money pit, and Tim decided it was time to sell. Going for a test drive. But with the sun about to set, the buyer still hadn't arrived. It seemed a strange time to test drive a truck. Tim asked his wife Charlene should he still accompany them if they came so late.
The truck to come back. Worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, is the truck would get stolen and we both would be able to get to work the next day. So I told him to go.
As Tim and the two men disappeared down the driveway in the truck, Charlene Bosma had no way of knowing she would never see her husband again.
On May 6th, our lives changed forever.
The devil led the vilest before taking Tim away from me.
When we return, the devil had a name. It was Dellen Millard.
This fight should have never taken place.
There's always more to our stories. You can keep up with the Fifth Estate by subscribing to our weekly newsletter. We'll tell you what we're working on and share updates on past stories. Sign up.
The murders of Dellen Millard would take place over almost a year, but they would remain essentially unknown. That is, until Millard's secret was unlocked by West. That's when they arrived just before dark and on foot, both of which seemed odd to Tim's wife, Charlene.
It was so strange. Like they just walked down the driveway. Tim seemed to be kind of unsettled.
There seemed little reason to worry. Cell phone.
His phone was fully charged, so it should not be going crazy.
Loved ones seemed to care. And according to reporter Molly Hayes, then with the Hamilton Spectator, it was soon clear that if Tim Bosma was the victim,
business, he was a very normal guy.
And the randomness was especially terrifying online.
It was just a truck. It is just a truck.
I think hearing her say that very direct plea was really powerful.
But who were the people who took Tim? With security video, we now can piece together what happened the night he disappeared. After they depart the Bosma driveway, Tim's black pickup is followed by a dark SUV, Millard driving one, Mark Smich the other. When they arrive at the Millard Air hangar at Waterloo Airport, soon a flame erupts from the equipment on the trailer. It will burn all night, white hot. We now know it was Millard's industrial incentive, a Dodge Ram truck in Toronto, who had put under surveillance at the Millard Air hangar. When arrested, he was still carrying the keys to Tim Bosma's truck.
Damn, bro.
Charged with forcible confinement and theft over $5,000.
With Tim Bosma still missing, there was no murder charge. Not yet.
And I was so excited. Because they've arrested this guy, they'll get the truck, he'll tell him where Tim is, and it's all gonna be over. Like, I thought for sure that Friday night, I was like, by this time tomorrow, I will have my life back.
But for Charlene, it wouldn't be quite like that. The search continued, and in a trailer at the home of Dellen Millard's mother, investigators discovered the Dodge Ram pickup, along with a shell casing, gunshot residue, and Dellen Millard's finger to clean up. But what about the heavy equipment the Dodge Ram was towing on the night Tim Bosma disappeared? Chaz Main was asked if he'd seen anything unusual. He had. He led them to a clearing on Millard's land, where they found his It was the same inside Laura Babcock's body. A year earlier, Matt Kavanaugh came to see Charlene at their house.
I don't remember exactly how he started it, but he just said Tim was murdered. And then he said, but there's more. Because that wasn't bad enough.
I spent some time with them in Puerto Rico in their camp, and Jake badly wants to respect.
His body was burned beyond recognition. What that meant. Until the trial.
Dellen Millard and Mark Smich were charged with first-degree murder. And while they awaited trial in Hamilton for that, authorities in Toronto laid charges in...
Has now been formally charged with first-degree murder in relation to the deaths of Wayne Millard and Laura Babcock.
We have been in and out of this courthouse, forced to look at and breathe
in the same space with the utter depths of
of first-degree murder, sentenced. And late in 2017, Dellen Millard and Mark Smith would be the accused again. This time in Toronto, as the bad decision to represent himself, grabbing the chance to dominate the courtroom for 7 long, often excruciating weeks. The CBC's Shannon Martin watched it unfold.
Really know what's going on in there, but it sort of reinforced to me that he's a monster. And he thinks he's above all of us in a way. That's the impression that I got
inside. By her accused killer, without sexual history or mental health, was the ultimate proof of Millard's delusion.
Well, at times he was asking questions, appalled, and you thought, this man, Dellen Millard, doesn't realize how off these questions are. It's like he's a psychopath, so he doesn't understand that a normal person wouldn't do this.
The evidence in the Babcock case was circumstantial, but chilling. The phone. Mark Smitch's tell-all rap lyrics.
If you go swimming, you can find the phone. Bitch, lay on ash stone.
And then there were 65 smuggled letters from Dellen Millard behind bars, coaching his girlfriend, Christina Nudgett, what to do and what to say about Laura Babcock.
To get out of this bind, I need help. We need to get our story straight. I need to know what you're willing to do. Whatever you may believe, it needs to be put aside. This is what happened.
In those handwritten messages, Millard concocts a fictional plot that Laura Babcock had disappeared after overdosing while taking drugs with Mark Smith.
Later, it OD'd, probably from mixing.
Was dead. But in this trial, even mundane evidence packed an emotional punch. Like the red duffel bag containing Laura Babcock's possessions.
The officer who seized it brought the red bag into the courtroom. And it's just a bag. But the officer held it up for the jury to see, and you can see her handwriting there. And you know it's her bag, but it was in Mark Smitch's bedroom. Even moments like that, it hurts you.
On December 16th, 2017, Millard and Smith were... If the Babcock sentence is imposed consecutively to that in the Bosma case, it will be half a century. Toronto police know about the murders of Dellen Millard.
But all of the traditional methods used in any missing persons case.
At the end of the day, this is so ugly that the police actually had the name of the killer right in their hands. And
it was the summer of 2013. Dellen Millard was behind bars awaiting trial for the murder of Tim Bosma. And police investigator containing Tim's remains. They excavated and searched, looking for evidence of other crimes. Remember, it was a year earlier that he had killed Laura Babcock, for which he still had not yet been charged, or even found out. CBC reporter Shannon Martin believes that by escaping scrutiny for so long, Dellen Millard had a twisted sense of invincibility by the time...
The happen of it, you're going to get...
You'll recall Toronto police missed crucial clues, even though Laura Babcock's former boyfriend Sean Lerner had told them about all the phone calls with Millard the day she disappeared. Officers were grilled about that later.
Do you happen to know if Millard was interviewed at the time of this?
I don't believe the police interviewed Millard at the time.
Indeed, it wasn't until a year had passed, in 2013, Millard's name in public.
Between Laura Babcock and Mr. Dellen Millard.
Before, how could it take almost a year for homicide investigators to acknowledge that already received the information that could have led them to the suspect?
And employed all of the traditional methods used in any missing persons case.
That's just spin. You know what it is, it's insulting really. And they know that.
Oh, this is Guyat's son.
And their family, you know, it's just not fair.
I've seen him before on another murder.
Facts.
Joe Warmington is the veteran crime columnist for the Toronto Sun, who took the Toronto police to task for negligence in the Babcock case. Then, and now.
At the end of the day, this is so ugly that the police actually had the name of the killer right in their hands. Now, you can judge when they didn't. And, you know, I'm not mad at them. I understand Millard right at the beginning of this case.
But of course, the impact wasn't only felt in the Babcock investigation, but potentially also in 2 other cases that subsequently took place, the deaths of...
On to him, it could have changed everything. It's not easy. Well, that's not what this story is. This story is they were given the name and phone number of the eventual killer, and they didn't take it and run with it.
Every morning we were greeted with smiles.
During the trial, Laura Babcock's parents asked for privacy. After the verdict, her father Clayton thanked friends, family, and the judge and prosecutors who'd seen justice done, finally, for their daughter.
I just want to say, we've sat through a 6-week funeral for our daughter Laura. She faced. You also know about the evil beings that took her life, and if society's lucky, we will not see them again on the streets.
Do you ever look at what might have been in terms of the police investigation?
Thought of it. Doesn't change what is.
But for Laura Babcock's loved ones, as for all those victimized by the murders of Dellen Millard, as for Millard himself, he has now been convicted of 2 first-degree murders, in prison for at least...
Why is this lagging so much, bro?
I want to try to get the Discord link so I can have y'all watch it in full screen, but it won't let me copy it.
Interesting round number 9 when Hart scored the knockdown. The judges scored it, still scoring the same total as total to Markin. I still heard Arias did out working, but never heard him, so I gave it. Okay, Al, thank you very much. Scored to fight us off. Judges scored. We asked you to tweet your results.
Shit is so laggy, bro. I'm so laggy, bro.
Coming up next, it is a world title fight. Jack will take on the unbeaten Venezuelan fighter, Dervin Colina, who's making his U.S. debut, by the way. And then it's on to the main event as Floyd Money Mayweather takes on the Maverick Logan Paul. It's an 8-round exhibition. Below the belt, he's standing by right now. Showtime pay-per-view, Miami, Florida, Hard Rock Stadium, minutes away from fighting Floyd Mayweather. How you feeling, man?
Feels good. Feels good. I'm uncomfortably calm. Like I'm waiting for the nerve. Like, yeah, I'm here. I'm ready.
The whole room. I don't know. The viewers us can't get up live with the room right now. I've got a lot of locker rooms. It's the most zen locker room I've been playing. You know, kind of just maybe. I don't know. I'm ready. Ready to different bird, man. Yeah, I guess it's great. I'm ready to do that. Appreciate it. Talk to Floyd Mayweather before not doing any interviews before the fight. Floyd Money Mayweather, all business before he gets in the ring. Heavyweight special attraction. This is Colina. Download the DraftKings Sports app to play for free and your share of $50,000. Use the code GLOVES. There's more Ronaldo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brian Custer. And after Jean Pascal tested positive for 4 banned substances, former 2-division champion Badou Jack was left without a dance.
Alright, let's hit 20K now. We better hit 20K. Hey, L for Logan and for Mayweather. Let's see who's better win.
is making a Hard Rock Stadium-sized leap up in competition. But instant name for himself tonight again, as we mentioned, taking this fight on short notice. So obviously, expectations can't be high, as two most recent fights have been at 168 pounds. He has a shining record, but lacks any credentials.
Embrace this. Live the moment. 15 and 0. There's
Worked his way down. McKinley.
Oh, they blocked my video. I gotta hop on.